What's up, everybody? We're back again for, where's the game? Okay, there it is. We're back again for some more Dune Awakening. Streamed for about 2 hours, roughly, yesterday. We're gonna try and do the same. Just for, also, let me know how the audio is coming through. It looks good on my end. But if, you're having any troubles hearing anything, just let me know. So yesterday what did I even do yesterday? I know I leveled up. I think I unlocked the chest. I added storage onto my sand bike. Oh. Let's see. What were we doing? One of the things that we did encounter was there was a storm of some kind that was supposed to hit yesterday, but it didn't end up happening. So we didn't have to interact with that at all. Okay, we're good there. Let me look at some of our research just to figure out what we have to do. Okay, there's some armor we're going to try and make today. Just trying to give myself a goal here while we're getting started. How's everybody's Tuesday been, though? Sandbike scanner. Ooh, yeah, I'm gonna want to make all that. But right now, I think the important part is we're gonna have to level up, so we should do some contracts. Let's look at what we've got here. Deliver. Okay, I should be able to do this. Where am I delivering to? Let's see. You know what? We could go do this. We'll work on that first. But what is our water situation? Alright, we're at full capacity right now. That's good. Deposit more blood.
Sector weather alert. A large sandstorm is approaching.
Alright, well, we're gonna have to wait that out. Let's see. Oh, there it is. It meant right now. I thought we'd have a little bit of time. Oh. Just encountered some slowdown there. I'm probably going to switch to the still suit while I'm doing this, though. Just because we'll be exploring a little bit more. Yeah, I was complaining about the equipment system, the inventory maps in this game, or the inventory menus in this game. Still not a fan. I haven't found a way that I really like using it yet. We got our blood bags. I don't need this iron ore right now, so we'll leave that here. Flour sand. Probably not going to need that. I don't know what we're going to expect, so I'm going to drop my money off here. I think that should be good. Go out exploring. Sandstorm looks like it passed. Alright, and we're heading out this way to the spy nest. So let's load out our vehicle. Sounds like there's a sandworm nearby too. Let's get out of here. We should be safe over by, we're not in open desert right now. Oh, but we definitely don't want to get spotted by that ship. Oh, that's taking me the wrong way. I should have went to the thing I placed down. Oh, there's another player. We're gonna go the long way so we can avoid being spotted. Nope. This is not gonna go well. Nope. Oh, shit. Well, I tried. Let's go back to the house. There they are. I should be able to get away from that. I don't see the ship anywhere. I think we should be okay here. We'll see. I don't know, things might go very poorly. Let's grab these plant fibers, though. I think we're low on... Yeah, we could use some more heal kits. Don't know how populated this area is going to be.
Who's that?
There they are.
Kill them all.
Okay. That was pretty simple. I clicked on the wrong thing. Oh, that's my welding torch. Where? Oh, I unequipped it yesterday, didn't I? Ooh, please tell me I did not. Okay, I didn't leave it at the base. Grab that. Gonna try and just go in with my sword. Oh, look, I don't even have to make any heal kits. Gonna turn that off. Save as much power as I can. What is this? Is this what I'm looking for? Probably should climb up. What do we got up here? Here's the spy's nest.
Day 5 surveillance report. Harkonnen hard target 42M. The facility maintains round-the-clock house shielding. The shield has dropped briefly on 2 occasions since the last report.
I think this was the House Atreides contract that I picked up
Captain Skorda is now my #1 priority.
when I moved into this area.
I've seen no one matching his description. I'm maintaining careful
Let's take a look.
Update. I must express my concerns about the tenability of this position.
Yep, I gotta go deliver the report now,
Binoculars, having a good
which
hard look at the
means
structure.
it is
Don't know if I made
over
it,
here.
but my relief is now overdue. We'll keep
So
watch
it looks
as long
like
as
we're
possible.
going to take a trip over to... Hey, Rebel, how's it going? Looks like we're gonna be taking a trip over to one of the trade posts. I didn't hit A enough. Soon enough. Alright. Let's take a drive over there right now so we're not in the sun. Try and stick as close to some of these rocks as we can so we don't attract some sandworm attention. That's what that would be over there. Whoop. Got caught on a rock. Oh. That's the downside of trying to avoid those sandworms, though. Randos just start shooting at you. Alright. Pretty easy travel right there. I've only been to this area once, and then I think I needed to immediately go back because that was when I lost my first bike. Okay. Yo, what up? Oh, just walk away from me. Cool. It's kind of rude. Okay, I think this is... It's the quest group. I think this is the guy I need to talk to.
Again.
Yep.
I feared as much. But hand me that report and I'll make sure his sacrifice was not in vain. Let me have a look at that. I know Maxim's salivating for this report. You made the right choice. Trust is hard in this unscrupulous trade, but you've earned some goodwill.
Who is the Skorda individual?
This is delicate information. Perhaps you have a gift for intelligence work. Our deceased agent was on the trail of Lieutenant Teague Skorda, a defector from the Atreides military. We're keeping it hush, since Leto intervened on Scorda's behalf a few years ago. I must find him before the Harkonnen do, to protect my Duke's son. Those above may know more about what Scorda was up to, but such need-to-know information rarely trickles this far down the chain of command.
That player gonna glitch right through me?
What you are is a freelance asset. This insulates the both of us. It also gives you more freedom than someone serving in a more official capacity. As a deniable asset, no one knows your allegiance but me. Yours for trust to accrue slowly in the world of espionage. You'll have to really earn it. In the meantime, let's work on a You're not officially on the books. That means it's up to me, and me alone, to assess your work. Let's not waste precious time on menial tasks. I want to give gangs of brutal slavers need a proper lesson taught to them the hard way. I look forward to hearing about your results.
Alright, so I guess that's what we'll spend the stream doing, is just kind of following these quest lines. Which I haven't paid too much attention to outside of the main journey, and we just leveled up right there, so we can build, or we can research something new that we could potentially build. And pretty much anything is open right now. Sandbike scanner. I guess I could get the handheld resources scanner because that is part of the main quest line. Power-driven handheld exploration scanner that allows the user to project a scan in front of them to mark information on their map. I don't know if I want that right now, though, or if I want to work on getting some better armor and weapons. What are we doing this Thursday? We haven't decided yet, but I'm pretty sure it's going to result in Justin and I playing rematch, because that's what, after I streamed yesterday, that's what we ended up doing. And that's gonna probably, as long as the game continues, or actually runs smoothly, because the pre-release launch was not great so far. If it runs smoothly, we'll be playing a lot more of that. I'm doing well, thank you. I hope you're doing well too. Equip and use this. I don't know if this is worth getting. I can't. Oh, okay, so it will just give me more in each thing. I don't know if I need that right now, though. I think I'm okay without it. Let's look at some other weapons, though. See, the problem here is I don't know what any of these weapons are, so I kind of have to go off. Okay, here we go. Light dart, semi-automatic. Because I kind of want to go for more of a sniper. I want something with a bit more range and accuracy. But let's see what this is. Power Pack Mark II. No, we don't need that right now. Glow Tube. I haven't really had a need for that yet, so... And it's only one research point, so I'm not going to waste it on that right now. Sandbike Scanner. Sandbike Inventory. We just unlocked the Inventory Mark I, so we aren't going to be doing that. So these are the unique items that you can craft, which you just kind of find across the world, and then you're essentially able to craft them after you find them. And I don't know how they handle the randomized drops for those. I assume it works similar to any other MMO, where it's just like there's a percentage of a chance that you'll get a certain item in a specific area from whatever group. Fourth trial. Yeah, I've only done 2 of the main quest line trials. I'm trying to decide here. I don't know, chat, has anything piqued your interest that I'm looking at right now? Anything I should build? Maybe that new heal kit might be worth it. But then again, I'd need to get some micro sandwich fibers, fabric, which aren't in huge supply right now. Oh, didn't mean to hit that. What is it? This seems to be kind of like a shotgun. Damage per shot, rate of fire. I don't know, maybe we just wait right now though. And we'll go on this quest line. But right now, let's see. Where do I have to go? Oh, just anywhere. The new Harkonnen laborers to work to death in the new Harkonnen city of Neo-Carthage. Eliminate 10 of those laborers and you will prove. Okay. Cool, I'm very down with this mission. And it did give me a point on the map. Right here. Ooh, which means I should probably make a survey drone. So we'll go back to the base really quick to take care of that. Drop off what I have here. And maybe then I'll decide what I'm going to build while I'm over there. There we go. This game still has those very MMO heavy clipping issues. Oh, there's a sandworm. So yeah, we're gonna have to be a little careful crossing right here. Yeah, that was the MMO aspect of the game kicking in right there with the way it was like glitching in and out of the sand. Alright, let's just focus on getting back to the base. It's daytime, so we don't have to worry about the those ships that fly overhead. May have to worry about that on our way back, but we'll cross that bridge when we get to it. Let's see. That was one of the trial locations. Oh. I really should be more careful with riding the bike around because you can damage specific parts, like components of the bike. Okay, let's first deposit that blood that I got. I think that was it. We'll extract any water that's here. Okay. And I think as far as research goes, the thing is, I can't tell what I need to... Oh, I guess I could go over here. I can make some of this. But would I rather have the scout armor? Let's first build a new weapon. So, standard Karpov 38 is what I have right now. This looks... What is the damage? Effective range, 8 meters. Okay, so that's more of a shotgun. This... Where's the range? 10 meters. There isn't anything I really want to build right now. Set of light armor, basic protection. Alright, let's research this armor. And I'll be able to build some of this right now. I don't feel confident in the number of plasteel microflora fibers that I have. Oh, but that's what we needed to build. That's why I wanted to come over here. We need a new survey probe. So, yeah, let's grab that. And I suppose the jacket would probably be the most important part. We'll know when we get over there, though. Just gotta wait. Okay. And, yeah, I'm pretty sure I don't have the... Maybe there will be more of those plasteel fibers over there. Okay, let's see here. Okay, cool. First thing we want to do, let's heal up. Oh, I lost my pants. And let's ditch the still suit because that's going to not work out so well for us when we're... Yeah, we want those boots, those gloves, and I don't have a helmet right now, so we're going to have to work on getting that next. There we are. You know, I wonder if I get rid of some of these weapons. Standard disruptor. Nah, it doesn't give me the thing I need. We'll recycle that, though. We don't really need it. Mechanical parts. And then there's the option to just recycle that, and we're just not gonna do that. No pants run. Yeah, I'm right. All right, I'm down with it. Let's go. We're going streaking. Was there anything in my inventory that I wanted to leave here, though? No, but I am definitely going to want to bring one of these survey probe launchers with me. So I'm glad I checked. I'll leave the pants in my inventory just until I get there. Oh, we might need to make more light darts soon, too. We're running low on those. And we'll leave my money behind, too. Plant fibers. Let's make some heal kits. There we go. What's nice is that when you start crafting something, you don't have to, like, stay in the menu and wait. It'll keep crafting while you're going. Alright, so what we're going to want to do is plan out our route, because we don't want to be over open sand for too long, and we definitely don't want to go over the drum sands. So I think our best bet is to just go north, go straight back to the trade post where we got the quest from, and just leave north from there. You feel parched? Oh yeah, I'm nearly out of water. I'm dehydrating myself. I didn't realize I was so low on water. Oh, big jump. Okay. Gonna wait to see if there's a worm over here. Looks like we're in the clear. Oh, I felt that. The fun part is every once in a while you'll feel the vibration when a sandworm gets close. All right, we're still going. We're gonna make it there. All right. You know, the temperature of my engine is getting a little bit hotter than I like it. So we may have to check on that. I think I'm gonna pull in over here and just take a look at what the status of the engine is. Not the storage. We're good. Ooh, we are gonna want to refuel though. There we go. Yeah, I'm not too fond of the idea of just running out of fuel when we're so far away from the base. Well, this is all uncharted territory over here for me. I have no idea what I'm in for. Yeah. I'm really afraid to be over here because I don't want to run into a PvP area, especially because I will just get absolutely destroyed. We're gonna have to wait this out though, so I can make my move across the desert. We're gonna have to go around that way though. I'm glad I checked. Okay, while I'm doing that, I'm just going to... Yeah, I'm gonna survey that in a minute. Let's see what else we need to look for here. I'm glad that I can see the outskirt right now. Oof. Alright. Wish me luck. Oh, who am I going for in the Stanley Cup final? I want Edmonton to win. I really... Not a Florida fan. Uh-oh. Okay. PvP is only around the crashed ships? Alright, that's good to know. Yeah, we're still pretty early on in the game, so... Still figuring that stuff out little by little. Okay. First thing we're going to do is we're going to climb up and fire off a survey probe. Just to get that out of the way. Oh, shit. Should need to remember to put my shield on more often. Well, that was a gun I'm gonna want. Alright. Oh, that was one of the dudes I had to kill. Nice. Oh, oh shit. I don't think I'm properly hiding myself here. I accidentally clicked on the wrong thing. That's the kind of weapon I want right now, though. Like, I want, like, a heavy rifle. Okay, let's get up here. Oh. There's somebody up here.
Got them. Where's backup?
Let me equip my sword. Okay, not a bad kill.
Kneel before me, slave. Attack together. Shields up.
Okay. This is definitely a more aggressive area than what I'm used to.
Fresh start. Attack together. Shield off.
Can kind of Breath of the Wild my way around these guys, though. I do want to come back and kill them, but I'd rather fire off this survey probe first. Which I think I'm still too low to do. We don't need construction tools right now. Yeah, need 12 meters. Jump up a few more. Oh, we'll get right to the proper height. We'll just kind of wait for that to work its magic. Ooh. Still suit tubing. Let's take a look. Oh, I didn't realize how far east I was from the area I was surveying. It's all good info to have, though. Advanced Servox. Alright. Alright, well, let's stick to the... Did just get a level up, so that's nice. Let's stick to the area I was planning on staying in anyways. Hopefully we'll drop in on a few more guys. I wish it gave you counter on the left there instead of just a progress bar. Progress bar is not extremely helpful.
Shields
think I'm about halfway there, though. That must have been 5 people at that point. You not gonna try and attack me? I felt bad kind of just taking that guy out. Emperor's Wings Mark III. Ooh. That'll be nice. It's a nice upgrade from what I was using before. Holtzman Shield Mark III. Yeah, I feel like I'm in an area I shouldn't be with my current equipment. Let's switch over to what I just grabbed. Oh, maybe I can't. I think all I can do is research it. Yeah, okay, that's what I thought. It's just a schematic. Okay. And I'm not going to have the necessary equipment to make that for a while. This I can use now, though. Which is a bit of an upgrade from what I had before. Alright, let's drop over here. Where are these guys? Okay. I feel like it's a very sparsely populated camp I'm in right now. To be fair, I'm not in the actual location where they're supposed to be located. Slightly outside of that area. Oh, there they are. One thing I will say, I feel like some of the combat is a little too simple. I understand it's very accurate to the way that Dune describes it to be. NPC combat, anyways. I can't speak for actual PvP combat. Nope. Some shenanigans happening over there. That guy just let me beat up on him. Alright. This just turned into a full-on war zone. I shouldn't have said something about the combat being too easy. Come on, attack me. Okay, I wasn't ready for that.
Eyes on enemy.
Alright, that did everything I needed to. Alright, let's Let's skedaddle. We don't need to be here any longer. Oh, hey Kumar, how you doing? And yeah, let's get rid of. Let's place that over here so I know where to go. Might as well be the planet tattoo from Space Wars. Oh. Can I use that while I'm driving? No, I guess not. I can drink some water though, which I'm gonna need to. Oh Yep, nope, I made a mistake. Come on. No. Okay. All right. Well, that was close. Well, I also don't want to be anywhere near that, so... Let's kind of work our way around here. Yeah, I forget what the game called it. Quicksand. There was another one of these, the drum sand pits. Which I think the drum sand pits are just louder areas of sand. I haven't walked across any yet, so I'm not entirely sure. And I am a dune pedestrian at best. Okay, well that was the storm that was supposed to hit the area we were in yesterday too, and then it never came. Okay, this is the right way. You know, I probably ruined the tread. Yeah, it looks like I really damaged the treads of my bike when I was trying to get out of that, so we're gonna have to take a look at that. We'll do so in a bit, though. I don't want to be in sandworm territory. Let's see. Oh, not too much damage. Alright, not bad. Let's go turn in this quest, though. I like marking everywhere I have to go because I feel like there's a billion icons up there and I'm still not super familiar with what each of them mean. So... it's just a little helpful. Oh my god, I did that. Oh, I totally forgot. Rebel convinced me to go pantsless for that entire quest. And I committed to the bet. I think we're gonna maintain the no pants look. You.
Welcome back. If you're eager for work, I bet that felt good. I'll allow myself a little vicarious enjoyment. You proved your martial prowess. Let's see your cunning. There's a Harkonnen soldier named Lanoff. I'd like you to finesse some... Lanoff is a Samuda addict. I'd like to find out what he knows about other Harkonnen addicts, particularly the sloppy ones. Be subtle. As I understand it, Samuda puts the user in an elated, ecstatic state outside of time. It's administered through capsules with food or drink. From what good?
Oh shit, I accidentally
This
scuffed.
is an opportunity to demonstrate that you are an agent who...
I'm just gonna assume that yeah. My House Atreides stand-in increased. I leveled up. Got some new skill points and research points. Let's grab this while we're right here. And then I think I want to use my other research points in order to research the schematic. But I'll have to wait until we get back to my base. I don't know if I'm ready to take on that next task that he had, though. Because I haven't done anything like that yet. I would like to do... This seems like it could be cool. Trooper. Let's see. Zoom meeting outfit. Test of Cunning. Yeah, I have to go to a new location. I think I'm more comfortable in this new location that I'm at. I could do this. I'll have to fly there, though. Kill Atu Golvan. Is that what I'm doing right now? No. Oh, yeah, it is. Okay. Oh, I have to go back to that starting area anyways, so, now let's go back to the base. See what's going on. I guess you could say I was doing it, no pants. Doing pantsless. Doing the no pants dance. Which there have to be emotes in this game, so, I'll have to find out how to do that. Till then, just gonna be a chill little bike ride until I get back to my base. Is that a sandstorm? No, I think it's a sandworm. Yeah. This is a big ol' sandworm. Yeah, I just killed people outside of my level area, so, watch out, brud. Oh, there's my base. Maybe we'll repair the bike when we get back over there. Alright, here we go. Did I grab any fuel? I did. Nice. And I was going to research that schematic. Cool. It looks like we got some buggy storage, but I don't think I have a buggy yet. Unless that, yeah, 4-man ground car. I didn't even know that was something you could make in this game. Let's sort this, though. Okay, it looks like it's just that buggy storage. Carbon ore. Yeah, I'm learning about things that I should not have yet. But we do need to build one of these, which I'll need some more of those EMF generators. Does a buggy need storage? Well, my bike needed storage. So I think my buggy is going to need storage when we cross that road. We're going to throw on the still suit, though. And I'm gonna do this instead because it'll just be easier than going back to the equipment screen. Drop off the money I made too. Ultimate Shield Mark II. Actually, what I'll do is I think I'm gonna recycle that, and then I'll just build a new one when I end up needing it. We'll recycle that too. I think I might... Nope, I don't get EMF generators from that. Never mind. Do I get EMF from any of this? Probably not. Oh, I need to put that back. Okay, whatever. We'll take a quick little trip. Put that back too. Oh, and we gotta drop off the blood I acquired. Get some more of my water. There we go. Alright, and let's head over to this cave to find some more EMF generators. Feeling real confident about my ability to just kill any of those other guys. You know, I thought I was supposed to be up here. Okay. Nope, now I'm supposed to go down. Well... Okay, it's over here. Okay. Oh, we should heal too. Okay, there it is. And we gotta watch out for mines too, because I manage to miss them every time I walk into an area like this. And look at that, we got 3 EMF generators, so we don't have to go anywhere else, but... Thought that was a sandstorm brewing. Grab these. Never have enough health kits. Looks like the heat went down from when we had started playing, which means we won't lose hydration as quickly. Don't know why I'm walking around with my sword drawn. Okay, let's fabricate that device. Here it is. And I'm not entirely sure what this is going to do. It gives me a loose idea in the description there, but it's still... not too confident what I'm going to be able to do with it. That. What did it... Oh, it just tells me what is going to be in the general area I'm walking towards? Briefly. Out of ammo. We need to find a flower sand field, though.
There's someone here.
Yeah, it's me.
I must attack. Who are?
Okay. Whoop. I think I am going to need that other device in order to get more use out of this, though. You know, I don't find it especially useful, especially unless I use it this way and it'll tell me. Nope. We need to find a flower sand field, though. Don't like how much power it uses. Is there a better way to tell me where I could find that? Or do I just gotta keep shooting it around and see what I find? Let's look at the... What am I looking for? Collect Solaris and put them in your backpack. Is this what I'm looking for? Nope. Nope. No. Oh, right here. Styles. Deserts of Arrakis are vast and varied in their shape and color, and even the very sands themselves have different characteristics. I must learn to identify the various types of sand and what resources I can gather from them. Look for plumes of white dust above open sand. I guess that's what I would call. But I think I was probably too far away. But I also don't like being this far into open sand. This is going to be something I need my vehicle for. Well, there's no point in me going over there, actually, because I'll need the, I forgot what the device is called, but there's a specific thing that I discovered before that lets me gather flower sand. I haven't found a use for it yet, but I guess that's going to be the next thing it's going to tell me. Silicone blocks. Looks like that's going to be what I need to do. Nope, let's store it. Let me in. And this. What was that device called? Static compactor. And look at that, I need more EMF generators. And some iron ingots. Let's get to work on those iron ingots, though. We can at least... I think I needed like 10 or something. And from there, we'll figure out where to get those EMF generators. Let's take a little drive back over to the starting area, though. But before we do that, I'm gonna need another chest. God, I hate this menu sometimes. It's in the construction thing. Okay. There it is. Yeah, we don't really need this right now. Construction tool. Yeah, let's get to work making another chest. And we need more iron. So scratch that. We're gonna make the maximum amount of iron. And right now we're at 12. Which this is going to also drain our water. Not a good time. But it's okay, because we're going to go kill some people. And that will restock us a bit. Just got to wait on that for a little bit. I want a second chest so I can start putting all the crap I don't want in storage. For now, we can, well, we got a fuel cell we can drop off over here. It'll get us 3 hours power. Drop off the money, drop off the EMF. We're gonna need our heavy darts, which... Ooh, we're actually going to need more heavy darts. Vehicle fuel, we're going to need that. That stuff we can't drop off. We'll probably need that. Not going to need this stuff, so... Okay, we got enough to build that chest, which I keep going to the wrong thing for. Okay. Ugh. Need to make sure it's centered properly. We'll hold on to the blood sacks. Don't need those. Oh, those are heavy darts. Okay. I don't need those. Don't think I'll need that. I won't need that. May need that. May need that. Can't drop these things off. And we won't need a survey probe launcher. And yeah, we got a nice amount of space now. Okay. Let's take a ride. Let me figure out where we're taking a ride to first. We should hit up this wreck so we can get more of those microflora fibers. I think that might be a good idea. But yeah, over here we're really going to want to hit that up because that is the quest area. But yeah, we're going to take a nice little drive across the desert. And when we come back, I think we'll wrap up the stream for tonight. Got some dinner to make. Just wanted to make make streaming a little bit more regular over here. And I think it's going to be as soon as my shield is off, right? I don't think it can be on when I'm in the middle of the desert, but We're just gonna hope that we don't run into a sandworm, though. So there is a safer way to cross the desert with a... Oh no. It's a very, very bad sign. Come on. Stresses me out every time it happens. But yeah, we're not far off from where we need to be. Good. Good, I'm glad. This thing must be running pretty hot. Okay. Is there somebody else in here? Hey Zack, saw another YouTuber called Thor Pirate Software playing this. He had a buddy flying a giant copter and he was running the mining equipment. Are you still able to mine spice on your own? And why is the spice purple and not red? I don't know the answer to that question. Well, that was easy. Is there anything else going on here? I'll just grab all these EMF generators. Now we're up to 6.
Identify yourself.
Yeah, but I was trying to stay away from seeing stuff like that because I every time I learn something new about the game, that seems to be kind of the fun of it, is that there's all these cool things you can do and they're probably going to keep adding on to the game. But the end game is super open like that. Like I just learned that you could have buggies. I didn't realize that you could fly one of those giant copters. I thought they were just smaller drones. You know, we're over here. Oh, we're gonna have to go over here now. All right, we'll just keep going along the quest line. What I was saying before, though, before that sandworm rudely interrupted me, is that I want to make streaming more regular over here on EcksToo. Whether that's just me, whether it's a Rosh jumping in, maybe Charlie eventually. But Charlie's pretty limited on what's going on with his current living situation. Nothing bad, of course, but it's just, you know, living with other people. Don't really have the freedom to jump on and stream. Charlie is still alive. I believe he's planning on joining us on Thursday night, but we'll see. Oh, this weapon is about to break. That was short-lived. I believe he is. Last I heard. Oh, there was another ship crash over there. Oh, that's where we need to go. If I had binoculars right now, that would really help me. We'll see what happens in the future, though. We can't guarantee, you know, a couple appearances. I think what we value most is his transparency and letting us know when he will and will not be there. Leaves us in the dark sometimes, but so does our buddy Arash. I think what Arash does is more shameful, though. He'll Sorry, I was reading chat, so I was just swinging wildly. I should have done this quest way earlier, because now it's just incredibly easy. Did he move to Digby, Nova Scotia? No. But what Arash will do sometimes is pretty not chill, which is build up his appearance and then just not show up. This looks just like the starting area that I was in. Okay, that's slightly different though. And look at that, there's some more EMF generators for us to grab. Wonder if they have some too. They might. Nah. I will take the materials they have there and their blood. We got one more target, I think, and then that might be it. Ugh. This game sometimes. No, that's... Okay, yeah, one more target, and then we gotta go to the first travel point, which we should be able to do no problem. I think I have enough money to take me back to... You know, I don't even know if we need money to do that, but I definitely don't have enough. Gotta go that way. Grab all these plant pieces, though. I do think Charlie is planning a trip to Nova Scotia soon. I think he was talking about it last time we streamed. Which, you know, cool, but I wish he would have planned with the rest of the boys. We all could have spent a couple days over there. Will Chaz go to my wedding? He's invited, but if he doesn't show up, you know. You should just live at the greasiest bar in Dartmouth. I don't think he would be opposed to that. Ooh, nice little cave here. What if I get drafted before the wedding? Well, you know, maybe I shouldn't be revealing this information here, but if I was drafted, no shame at all, I would draft dodge. Just run right to Canada, honestly. Oop. Oh shit. Didn't think they would all be there waiting for me. Oh, I'm all filled up. Just say you were born in the Donaire farms of... yeah, I'm sure that would be fine. Corey definitely has a spare mattress. He has offered it to me before. On stream. Not like I'm doxing him with that info. We're gonna have some research points to spend in a bit. But we're gonna go turn in this quest. And then probably go back to the base. And probably wrap it up there for today. I feel like I got a lot done, though. I did some questing, which I haven't really dedicated too much time to. I think I have, like... I don't have a significant amount of time in this game compared to other people, especially compared to MMOs I've been playing, because... Or I have played. I haven't played an MMO, like, consistently in years. Need to hang out in here to cool off. Should you DoorDash Subway? Every time I DoorDash Subway, I have a miserable experience, so I'll tell you no, but I think it depends on whatever your experience with Subway is. But anytime I've ever DoorDashed Subway, it has just been the worst. Which, Subway, not known for their quality, but intentionally leaving things out. Which, I did have a pretty horrible McDonald's DoorDash experience last week. Where I got a burger, cheeseburger, and they forgot to put a burger on my burger. Which, you know, I feel like it's not a ridiculous request to, you know, get a burger and expect a burger to be on there. I think I just cleaned out this cave, so there's no point in going in there. But we're gonna head for this way. That's shameful. I mean, but like, honestly, Corey explained it to me because luckily he has that McDonald's information. He explained how it could have possibly happened. But I just don't... It blows my mind that you could be making a cheeseburger and you put the cheese, the bun, the onions, the pickle, and then you forget to put the meat, the patty? Like, that just blows my mind. Oh, we're getting all kinds of EMF generators over here. Oh, I am full. I watched this show called On Patrol Live. Used to be called Live PD. I remember that show. Follows a police station on Friday and Saturday nights from 9 to midnight. I've seen multiple DoorDash Uber Eats pulled over, and the cops find crack or meth. Then the cops deliver the food. What was Corey's explanation? Why the fuck would you want to eat that? So I don't. Well, the plus side is when you order DoorDash and they make a mistake like that, they'll and it's a meal. They'll give you the full meal for free. So that's the upside to it, is that it was the 2 hamburger meal or 2 cheeseburger meal. So I still got my cheeseburger, my fry, and my drink, but I ended up not having to pay for it, which is a nice little bonus. But I still would have liked the second cheeseburger. I'm sure the dog appreciated the buns with cheese that I gave him. Corey's explanation was that there must have been a lunch rush and they were going assembly line with it, and somebody was getting things ready, and oh, somebody is attacking me. Get off the bike. Yeah, but essentially that they were going assembly line with the production of burgers at that point, and one person was in charge of each ingredient. Somebody walked away for a moment, and somebody else must have seen the burger with the cheese and the pickle on it, and just assumed that it already had a burger, which still pretty mind-blowing to me, but I don't know. I just pick everything up myself. That's fair. The thing is, I would normally do that, but I'm kind of cheating the system, so I don't want to. You know, I don't know who's going to ever hear this that would get it canceled, but from my last job, they gave us all, if you signed up for Grubhub with the company email that they gave you, you essentially got Grubhub Premium for free. So I'm still running on that 3 years later. So it's just worth it to get it delivered if all of the delivery fees are taken care of. And if I'm getting food delivered or I'm using DoorDash or whatever, it's because I don't feel like driving anywhere or doing anything to prepare food. I try not to do it, though. I have severely limited my Grubhub orders. But also sometimes I share a car with my fiance, and sometimes, you know, if she's at work or she's out or something, I'll get a hankering for something specific and just get it delivered. Yeah, that's kind of how I was. I mean, I try to do pickup orders when I can. Well, I try and cook at home when I can. I'm planning on cooking tonight, so. You know, I'm trying to be good. I've got a HelloFresh subscription now, so I use that every week. Just stopping by to give thanks to the whole Eckhart squad. Keep up the good work. Thank you so much. I will send my love to the rest of the guys. We really appreciate that. Thank you for stopping by. Tried factor meals, but they weren't very good. Oh, yeah. I've never tried that, but I think my thing is I like the cooking aspect. I enjoy that part of the experience. So I do try and do all the HelloFresh meals that I can throughout each week, but sometimes, you know, you get a little lazy. There's a day where it's like, I have this thing and it might be good, so maybe I just order something today and then I'll be a little bit more open to trying something different tomorrow. Factor meals, as far as they go, though, it seems like it's more worthwhile if you're just eating yourself. But normally when I'm preparing a meal or I have meals ready to go or whatever, I'm cooking for my fiance too. So Factor seemed like it was more worth it if I was living on my own. I think Arash does some kind of meal prep in his location. There's a couple places near here that that are kind of similar to Factor, but the food I've gotten was pretty good. Oh, okay.
Watch
I
your
thought
step,
I was about to
stranger.
have to kill that
Those
guy.
plants are hard to grow out here, and harder to now. You don't look like the scrap rats that swarm around the place, and you don't look like one of the crazies from the lab, the Fremen. Kynes mentioned them to me in a letter. I was looking forward to meeting them, but by the time I got to Arrakis, they had been wiped out.
I'm just reading the chat right now, and I was listening to. But thank you so much, Bearcat. No, the reason we do the Thursday streams is because we enjoy them. But yeah, we appreciate everybody who shows up. But we like streaming. It's just fun.
Derek Chinara, planetologist, botanist, and political exile, I'm afraid. I've been stuck out here for a while. I learned the hard way. Never say the wrong thing to someone from Kaite. Cyprian Io. I loathe that name. Barely a planetologist at all. To think of the legacy of the Kynes in the hands of this fop makes me sick. I would gladly teach you, but there is... You look like something that stumbled out of a shipwreck. I don't have any way to pay. That's easy. Be careful. The people in that... I hadn't gone very far in... It was unnerving. I'm not timid by nature. You have? That's
No, I didn't.
No manifest. It's still down there?
Excellent. Clicked on the wrong thing. True, the channel has been financially unviable for a while, but it's great you guys just kept going anyways. So every once in a while, there will be a night or, there will be something going on where, if we play a Star Wars game where things are better for us on the money side when we do streams. But yeah, it's mostly just about the fun of it. It kind of keeps everybody organized, playing a game Thursday. Just because there are so many instances where somebody will be playing something and then one of us won't have time to do so. It's just a lot easier to keep it organized. It's a lot of fun, and the streams, the money it generates isn't anything crazy, but they're fun to do, and it's fun to make content for it. And we appreciate the small audience that especially EcksToo has.
Attack!
Because if you're so I know Twitter isn't like a very fun place ever, but I'm kind of helplessly addicted to seeing memes on there, seeing funny things. Have you been practicing for the Squadron stream? I played for like an hour the other day just to kind of reconfigure my controls. But yeah, one of the things that's been popping up for me a lot are DSP, who, if you're not familiar with, Darkside Phil, a streamer who used to be a Let's Player, and he's just laughably bad at every game he plays. But now he'll, like, intentionally be bad. But all of his streams are just him begging for money, which I hope... Like, I like putting the stream donation goal on there, but I never hope anybody feels obligated to donate to that. And every once in a while, I'm bad at all games, even if I wrote... Yeah. Just the worst human being on the face of the planet. But, yeah, I like having the donation goal just because it's like a fun thing, and, it's, especially the one I have on there right now I made where I was going to do something fun, and something that would take time and, time away from doing any other kind of work that I could be working on. But, yeah, his streams are just him begging for money for hours. And earlier today I saw a clip that that was so funny, but it was so aggressively bad, where it was like 30 seconds of complete silence and then him just being like, so nobody's donated yet today. Bearcat. Also, I wish I was actively engaged with you guys years ago. Like, I was watching X videos very early on, but I felt weird making a YouTube account and commenting, and finally got over that. Also, I find Discord overwhelming as a concept, so I wish I was more involved with you guys. The Discord is more fun just because, like, every once in a while I'll make a meme that involves one of us. And, you know, there is conversation on there, but, you know, everybody is always looking for more conversation. Rebel can attest to that. People really enjoy, the conversation on there, though. I don't really have any money right now. Cup of water, though. It's good to know that that's an option. Where is the guy I need to talk to? Here he is.
Back again. It's over then. Good. Did they deserve to die?
Yeah, the Discord isn't as active, but I feel like, you know, when conversations happen, and I feel like there could be really great conversations that happen in there. It's just it's very slow. As is Star Wars currently, though, which is what a lot of the conversation rooms are built around, or sharing artwork or anything like that. But the general conversation, I think, could flourish a bit more if we got people in there that were more interested in having just general conversations. Got me drunk on spice beer. Oh, who does this sound like?
Killing them changes nothing of who I am. But sour wine and sour vengeance are both to my tastes. Now shut your mouth and let me train. I'd swear you're a fully trained trooper pulling one over on me. I can't figure out the angle on such a scam. Who are you? Nah, I don't want to know.
What? Okay, finally. I've been wanting the Trooper tree for a while, because this is what I've mostly been playing as. Center mat gunnery suspensor training. What is that? Anti-gravity field. Oh, okay, so that's what I've been hit with a few times. Fire off a claw. Ooh, okay, grappling hook. Explosive grenade, battle hardened. I feel like I should be focusing on the passive abilities. Disruptor damage. Rapid fire darts more effectively. Okay, increasing your damage with rapid fire. Scattergun damage. I don't have any scattergun abilities quite yet. But does this... Okay, so these are techniques versus abilities. I'm not entirely sure how to work with these. We'll do that. Techniques only take effect when they're activated. We got some more research points, though. Alright, so after completing that contract, let's go back to the base where we now have all those EMF generators. Look at that. I'm only a short drive. Maybe not so short, but... yeah, I should probably get back to where that checkpoint is. I just find the chat... oh. Alright, that didn't help me out as much as I needed to. I just find the chat channels like a constant stream of consciousness. Yeah, I do find... I get that. I think it's a little hard to have a conversation in there. There's some good people in there, though. Like, really... I think it's Rebel and, you know, Clam. Both great guys. Keep that place under control. And that's always appreciated, too. But yeah, definitely hit or miss depending on the day. Okay. I don't want to be spotted, so... Okay. We're about 2,000 meters from there. Oh, nope, bad time. Did it not spot me? Okay. Alright, we'll run with it. Oh, they're turning around. We're just gonna run away. What's this here? Oh, this looks like somebody's buggy, maybe? This is in my way. Okay. Maybe I should wait until sunrise, because this is looking more harrowing by the second. The range of those lights is just pretty crazy. There's a sandworm. This is probably the best way to go now. My problem is that ship right there, and I really don't want to get stopped in the middle of the open desert. So let's give it a moment. See what happens. Not too excited for what I'm about to do here, but... Alright, looks like we avoided it. I want stream with Charlie playing scary games because I love watching him freak out. It's hilarious. Okay. I may have misjudged that timing there a little bit. But I think I'm gonna make it. Yeah, I am. Oh. Sorry. Yeah, Charlie screaming is always a good time. The problem is, like I was saying before, though, it's just he's his housemates wouldn't be too fond of some screaming. Okay. Nope, nope, this was a bad idea. I should not have done that. Okay. Yeah, that wasn't the best idea. I also need to look out for those ships flying overhead. We'll make it. We got it. We got it. Okay, it's right there. All right. Not a moment too soon. And look at that. I had some water here. Let's drink that up. Feels weird without a Rosh here to reread something from 30 minutes ago. That's fair. It does feel off. Alright, I think I have some fuel cells to deposit. I do, 54. We have almost maxed out. Nice. Good work. What did I grab while I was over there? Okay. So I deposited all the blood. We have 12 EMF generators. Good. And I needed to build... Where is it? Static compactor. All right. Fork pop is good. I'm not sure what that is. All right. Well, we're gonna let this blood... Oh, I should deposit some more, so I guess I'll wait to do that. Let's figure out my inventory situation right now. Drop off all of the stuff we don't need. Let's see. Light darts, welding torch. And I think there was some research for me to look at, so let's see what that looks like. Emperor's wings, okay. This is the new one. But I don't have any of the things I need to make it, so yeah, it just kind of sucks. Oh, holy fork pop is good. Yeah, I'm off it right now. My fiance is too. So yeah, no sodas around here. I do occasionally use ginger ale as a mixer, but nothing more than that. I'm not off caffeine in general, just soda. Just a little too much sugar. Ginger ale and Kraken is a great combination. I'm a Jameson and ginger ale fan. Yeah, let's, because my current weapon is about to break, so let's do that. And I'll leave those research points. What's the... Gin and Coke? Yeah, that's a good one, too. 7-Up over Sprite, Pepsi over Cola. I think it depends on what I'm in the mood for when it comes to Pepsi versus Coke. Jones Orange Cream Pop. I'm not a big fan of orange cream flavored things, but I am a big fan of Jones, and I think they're pretty solid. Let's see. Silicone block. So that means I need to go out and I need to find that other stuff. Let's deposit some blood. Okay. It's a slow process. Yeah, I'm not a big fan of creamsicle, honestly.
Sector weather alert. A large sandstorm is approaching.
Oh, that's cool. Good time to wrap up right now, then. What was I about to build, though? New power pack could be cool. Oh, it was an upgraded blood purifier. I should research that. So we can make a bit more water. Sweet cotton candy Barbie ice cream bar. I think I tried that. Sounds good. There was some kind of Barbie ice cream that I tried. I can't remember what it was, though. I'm gonna deposit my money in here, too. And I think I should also... So I think I might have to pay a tax for this building. Oh yeah, my taxes are overdue. How do I pay them, though? Do I have to go to an actual location and do that? I might need to. We'll figure it out, though. Jones chocolate flavor. See, that sounds interesting. I know about the Thanksgiving dinner one. Chaz should make you try haggis. I would rather not. I come from an Irish family, so they're always making meals that I would prefer not to eat, and haggis has been one of them. Yeah, this is the new Dune game. This is Dune Awakening. But I think Dune 2 is like one of the, on DOS, is one of the most replicated RTS games. I think that kind of set the standard for what RTS games are supposed to be like. Might be wrong about the platform it came out, though. Could be a bit older than DOS. I think that's going to wrap it up for today, though, as far as playing Dune. Deposit that right before we leave. But thank you all for tuning in. We'll probably be back again with some more Dune tomorrow. We'll see how it plays out. We'll see how my availability is looking. But thank you so much for joining me. Have a great rest of your day. And yeah, if I don't see you tomorrow, Thursday stream on EcksToo every week. Be a lot of fun. All the guys are here. And we're going to be playing some fun games. So if I don't see you tomorrow, we'll see you Thursday. Bye.